Welcome, fellow explorers, to HFS Discovery, the channel where we uncover the wonders of our world and beyond. Today, we're diving into the complexities of climate change, a topic that has captivated scientists and sparked concern among many. Get ready to embark on a thought-provoking journey as we dissect the events that unfolded in the year 2023 and explore what lies ahead. Hey there, knowledge seekers. It's your host, and I've got some mind-blowing information to share with you. Let's take a closer look at the unprecedented year that was 2023, particularly its impact on our climate. Brace yourselves. July stole the show as the hottest summer ever recorded. The ocean surface temperature skyrocketed, shattering all previous records. And if that wasn't alarming enough, sea levels reached their highest point since we began keeping records. But it didn't stop there. Antarctic sea ice hit an all-time low, revealing the tremendous impact of climate change. And the Earth's average temperature briefly reached a staggering 2 degrees Celsius above the pre-industrial average for the first time in history. Our greenhouse gas emissions are to blame, and unfortunately, they continue to rise. All this data leaves me feeling a mixture of emotions, confused and worried, to say the least. I find myself questioning whether climate change is escalating faster than even scientists predicted. Or perhaps, is this the scenario they've been warning us about all along? I need answers, and I bet you do too. Let's dig deeper. In my pursuit of knowledge, I sought the wisdom of two prominent climate scientists, Katharine Hayhoe and Michael Mann. Let's hear what they have to say. Katharine Hayhoe. Hello, I'm Katharine Hayhoe, a climate scientist. Michael Mann. And I'm Michael Mann, a professor and author of Our Fragile Moment. These experts are here to help us make sense of the data. Let's hear their perspectives. The truth is that the climate models predicted continued arming as long as carbon pollution persisted in the atmosphere. And sadly, the rate at which we're experiencing warming aligns with what the models projected decades ago. For over 130 years, we've understood the implications of carbon in the atmosphere. The more carbon we emit, the faster temperatures change. We're witnessing exactly what scientists predicted a century ago. It's astonishing to realize that the warming we're witnessing today aligns precisely with scientists' forecasts. This knowledge should not catch us off guard, yet here we are, feeling surprised. We humans are quite complex, aren't we? But let's not lose sight of the bigger picture. It's crucial to shift our perspective. These extreme weather events are not merely caused by climate change, they are climate change. Let me explain further. Imagine our climate as a pair of weather dice. Naturally, there's always a chance of rolling a double six, representing an extreme event like a flood, heat wave, or storm. But as the planet warms, climate change sneaks in and modifies the distribution of the dice. We're rolling more double sixes, and even some double sevens, leading to severe consequences. Our dice are indeed disrupted, and we must confront the reality that we're heading towards chaos. Just imagine, the last time Earth had a similar CO2 concentration. Greenland had no ice, and sea levels were 50 meters higher than they are today. If that were to happen now, major cities like Tokyo, New York, and Shanghai would be underwater. This, my friends, is not the new normal. It's a dire warning. To gain further perspective, let's look at the famous hockey stick graph published by Michael Mann and his colleagues in 1998. It shows how temperatures remained consistent for centuries until the Industrial Revolution introduced increased carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Since then, temperatures have been skyrocketing, reaching unprecedented levels. This graph represents not the worst global warming has ever been throughout history, but rather the worst it has been during human existence. As inhabitants of this planet, that's deeply concerning. The data can be overwhelming, I know, but let's not lose hope just yet. Amidst the grim scenario, there is a glimmer of hope. Let's celebrate the progress we've made in the fight against climate change. Electric cars are becoming more affordable and are being adopted in 23 countries. Renewable energy continues to soar, with 1/3 of all solar panels ever used installed in the last 2 years. In an incredible milestone, renewables generated more energy than coal in the United States for the first time in 2023. And if we keep up the momentum, we're on track to get the majority of our energy from renewable sources by 2025. These achievements show that change is possible, even in the face of climate crisis. It's important to recognize that climate denial is no longer the main obstacle. We can witness the impact of climate change with our own eyes. However, some individuals and groups still resort to tactics such as delaying action. But succumbing to these tactics only leads us into inaction. We cannot let despair define our response. We need to shift our mindset from despair to activism, because there is much we can do to make a positive impact. Just as it's better to quit smoking sooner rather than later, we must act now to minimize the impacts of climate change. We need to step up, educate ourselves, and take action individually and collectively. Let's not overlook the importance of sharing scientific knowledge and engaging in meaningful discussions. By doing so, we can raise awareness and inspire others to join us on this journey towards a sustainable future. Remember, doing something is always better than doing nothing. Together, we can bring about the change we desperately need. Thank you, fellow explorers, for joining me on this enlightening expedition. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a comment and share your thoughts on the challenges and hope that lie ahead.